Mr. Sleuth, there's nothing there.
This is poor George. Oh, what, you're not supposed to put your finger in my mouth.
William, enough. The safe word is, oh my. He's watching at home going, I would never. I have standards.
And why would you do that? Was showing the ground war that we never saw forever. Usually in Star Trek, it's usually a cluster of people off to the side. Maybe there's like some background fisticuffs, or maybe a main character is throwing down, but never in the scale of lasers just and just so much destruction all around. It was quite incredible to see.
And it was constant, right?
And
like,
it was constant.
Things like that. There, things getting blown up every second in that.
Every
would have
second.
been like, yeah,
and it was dark, and it was so dark, like, and gritty that it reminded me of a war movie, like Saving Private Ryan. I think very, very well done to me as a fan of artistic war stories. I have
I personally like Saving Ryan's Privates better, but
yeah, that's
each to their own, you know.
We don't have that clip anymore.
You made me delete it. Great.
Yeah. The guy next to you.
I will say that this episode does show how to use an AR wall.
It really does.
I've seen some episodes and some movies that use AR walls badly, and Star Trek's even guilty of it, but this episode used it just the right way. And I think it really elevated everything that took place in the camp.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think it had a lot of real depth to it, didn't it?
Right. Yeah, especially like when they're talking to each other and she's playing with those boards and buffering everybody out of the buffer. It really seemed like they were on a foreign planet because it was so gritty and so pointy. It was definitely a looker. It was pointy.
Like an entire
pointy. They were
it's an entire background of Vasquez rocks.
Yeah, it was Vasquez rock. That I thought was
in person.
Yeah, in person it's even
cool.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I've been there too. Awesome.
I think he's talking about the AR wall.
Oh, I thought you said Vasquez rocks.
No, I don't think he's been.
No.
Well, AR walls are cool, but have you seen Vasquez rocks? It's quite beautiful.
It is with
So
impressive, yeah.
Was that it's green screen? Or was that? Are you talking about like Mandalorian AR walls here? Just
Yep, it's all live. Yep. What you see on the screen.
So they're using the Unreal Engine PC thing where it moves around. And
Yep.
It's crazy. Yeah, that must have been. As an actor, does that help a lot to have that on the scene rather than a green screen or not much there? Get in the moment?
It definitely helps you to get the moment. It was just cool. Like, it's massive. And it puts off a lot of heat. Like, we were filming this during COVID, so you still had masks and all that on set as well, too, right? So you got the heat of that thing. Then, obviously, the costumes, and it was really hot in there, but it's so cool. It really is.
Yeah. Wow. And another really cool scene was the ship that was bringing Nurse Chapel in as it was coming in. It was trying to suppress fire, avoid fire. I thought that was excellent. And the way they shot that was really cool. And it was a ship I wasn't familiar with. I'm used to those roundabouts being like the Galileo and the...
I liked it.
The runabouts that they had. What happened? What happened?
I was just laughing because you called them a roundabout.
Yeah, runabout. Excuse me. Runabout. The roundabout were my favorite.
That's how they were getting down to the planet as they were going.
They just go,
look, kids, Big Ben Parliament.
I like that design of the shuttle, though. I really did. It's just a little dark change, but it was nice.
Yeah. We're gonna go say hi to Mima, and she says, "Trekking in the hood from the nursing home." And then
hi,
send
Space
Patrick
Mom.
Stewart. I think she's gonna send Patrick Stewart a copy of this podcast because they're friends.
Please do.
I told you guy. Aussie Jason, I cringed when you said saving Ryan's just because our pastor watches this. Oh,
Cosmic Space Mom, you know how gutter I am.
Okay, he's talking about a movie where they're trying to save Ryan's privates, as in that command him. So he's trying to save his commanding officers.
It's a medical drama.
Get your mind out of the gutter, please.
Thank you, Jason.
There you go. The save. Our good friends, Open Pike Night. Hello, incoming transport. Good to see you guys.
Transport.
Yes. And then our good friend, My Figure Universe. Greetings, gents. Greetings to you. Good to see you. We made friends today over at the Instagram, which you can follow us on, Captain's Quadrant. Take a look. We're over there.
Nice.
And then my mom. Nice try.
I thought it was a splendid try.
Yeah. The Instagram, which you can follow us on, Captain's Quadrant. Take a look. We're over there.
Nice.
And then my mom. Nice try.
I thought it was a splendid try.
Yeah. Loving the JJ Lendy print in the back, David. Yes, that's a great point.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. Here's a very close-up look of it, piece of it anyway, because it was hard to frame, but very cool. I definitely
quite evocative, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, because you got Nurse Chapel's reflection on the blade, and then you kind of got his eyes seeing through that. But it's also like a reflection of her being in that moment when Homeboy stabs himself to blame
deciding, I'm cool with this.
I'm cool with it.
Cool with this.
You may have murdered somebody.
Murder is fine.
Murder.
You're treating this like the OJ case, Joe.
If the glove does not fit, just quit. Oh, our good friend, the Philip Bryan. Good to see you. I hope your internet is back up and ready. I know you just had a great move. Please let us know. You can hang out with us again. And hopefully, the Open Pike Night guys will come back and hang out. Hot take: 8 is my favorite episode of season 2.
Wow.
I think you're gonna have Jason is gritting his teeth. I agree with you guys. It's very good.
Yeah, not my.
Sorry, no. With a season with those old scientists, your point is invalid.
No.
I did think it was weird they sandwiched this episode between those old scientists and Subspace Rhapsody. It's like cartoon crossover, war movie, murder, musical.
Yeah, well, that's how well this season did, right? So it can go from something completely light to completely the opposite. That's why Strange New Worlds just did so well.
It is definitely Strange New Worlds. I will say that.
They swung at the fences every episode, and for me personally, they didn't always hit the ball, but man, they gave it everything they got in the way of trying to be diverse and different kind of storylines, different genres. Cool.
Yeah. You cannot fault them for trying this year.
No.
That's gonna be hard to top season 2 compared to you had Subspace Rhapsody, the Hegemony, all the tomorrow. There are so many good episodes.
And has there ever been a perfect season of Star Trek in the 60 years of existence? I'd say probably no. You're always going to have some episodes that just don't work for you.
Yeah.
Maybe this is
very close.
Yeah. Open Pike Night.
Oh, season 3 Picard. That's actually not a bad
point, now Open Pike Night's about to make me angry. What did he
These
say?
old scientists is
great. Yeah, I don't agree with
candy.
that.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Subspace Rhapsody is glorious, but Under the Cloak of War is peak Trek. Look at that.
Don't you love Star Trek community?
We do. Thank you all for coming in and saying with it. It's like a roller coaster of programming. Very true, because you got like the very beginning, it goes up and then it kind of goes up and down. And it's pretty cool.
Hey, kids want to have fun? Too bad you're going to have to
go to war. I have to argue that season 3...
now we're going to have a musical. Yay! Guess what, kids? The Gorn have captured everyone you love.
Everybody's dead. I'd have to argue that season 3 of Picard was as close as we've ever gotten to perfection. Yes.
Yeah, David is just saying that. I agree.
Yeah,
a little bit of filler in there that I didn't care for, but overall, yes.
It was very good. I really
okay. Agree.
Yeah, yes. I took issue with the camera choices near the end of the episode. Hashtag trite.
Very Dynasty Dallas-like in a way.
Soap opera-ish. I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah. And then
let me go. How dare you? No, let go of me. Put the knife down. No, you're stabbing me. I'm burning. I'm still alive, but I'm burning.
It's very Monty Python. I feel happy.
Maybe that's it. Maybe they spent the entire budget on the AR wall. They're like, hey, we can't
maybe. We can't afford to film as much.
Okay.
So we'll just...
Listen, I used to direct episodes of Dynasty. Go behind that frosted wall. And Bingo probably rolling his eyes going, I know where this is going.
Yeah. But it's way too mirrored in fan service. It's all right. Sometimes you gotta give the fans
No. I have an issue with the premise. What is fan service? Do you mean obvious references to things in the past? Maybe, but No, it's not. That's what I mean. I reject the premise.
As a fan, I like being serviced.
Anyone seen 10 Things I Hate About You? The band from that movie wrote the music for Subspace Rhapsody.
Oh, really?
Written better songs.
Everybody's seen that movie, right?
Yeah. Season 3 of Picard had like four different sets. Yeah, that's true. It was very, mostly on the Enterprise.
But no one, like, maybe so, but the way it was handled, even if there was 4 sets, it made it grand.
Yeah.
I mean, I hadn't seen starships coming out of docks treated so well in 40 years before Picard season 3.
Like when the Enterprise F came out.
Oh, it was like
I love me. If there's one criticism I've always had about Discovery, that it does not give us enough starship.
Yeah.
I love me starship porn, and I think that Strange New Worlds does a okay job with it. But my gosh, you cannot beat just the long, huge, beautiful ship shots they had in Picard. Just
Season 3 of Picard was too worried about making the fans happy, and it complained openly about season 2. It did the Borg again. I remember when we were going through that. This is a year anniversary of this. Yeah. And every week it was, it's the butt bugs. It's the butt bugs. I just remember.
Okay, the butt bugs would have been better, but I don't have a problem with them. In retrospect, it had to be the Borg.
Yeah.
It had to be.
It's the only true nemesis of Picard.
Yeah, I don't think that was even fan service. I think that it was the only logical choice was to be the Borg. Because that is Picard's greatest nemesis.
Yes, indeed.
Should the Dominion have come into it though?
Babs killed it.
The Dominion going with the Borg was weird. I will admit
that was weird. Yeah.
But you know, if the Borg are in a diminished state, they would probably take a page out of Janeway's handbook and go and try to find allies. See, now that would have been a cool line to drop in. There goes, yes, we took a page out of Janeway's handbook and we got allies.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do the
conspiracy bugs. Yeah.
No,
somebody call Tawny Newsom. Tell her we need butt bugs on Lower Decks or Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
I'll write the episode. I won't even charge you for it.
I get the whole Borg thing, but Janeway already beat them. Well, that's the whole Janeway.
They were diminished and dying.
Yeah. Picard's greatest nemesis was his personal relationships,
and they dealt with it.
Yeah.
They dealt with it.
Yeah, they dealt with all of it, except for Laws or Laris, whatever her name is.
Yes. Now that was
yeah.
Laris is sitting there on a planet somewhere with a suitcase next to her, holding a drink, going, "I'm giving him 5 more minutes."
He's coming back, right?
He's coming back. Call like, "I'm sorry, you and Beverly have a what?"
Yeah, that's gonna be an odd one. It's gonna be an odd.
Amanda Plummer was great too.
Oh, she
was amazing. And stepping into her father's seat.
So good.
I like the seat. Like, I just love that they put that line in there. I like the seat because, like, her dad had the coolest Klingon shit.
Her choices in scenes, though, are like no other actor. Like, she'll make a choice to say a line this way, and it's just so uniquely her. It's she was incredible.
I like that she wasn't trying to be Khan, because it seems like every time they have a big villain, they try to make them Khan. She made that character her own, and
she wasn't trying to be her dad. She wasn't trying to be her dad either.
No, she wasn't. That one scene whenever the Titan fires on the Shrike and goes into the cloud, and she's just giddy. She's like, follow them! And she's just having the greatest time. And I'm just like, I want her to win. I'm sorry. I kind of want her to win.
Picard's other nemesis, Tom Hardy.
Yes.
And I appreciate you guys not kicking me out of the chat.
Just wait.
You are friends of the Captain Quadrant.
You can always have an opinion whether you're right or not. Well, that's up to
us. They won't let me.
We're not that other fan base.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do we seven warp phases? Ship now will go, or something like that.
Let's hitch the tits and peel the paint.
Oh, I don't believe it's that at all.
Oh yeah.
Give her Star Trek Legacy. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Comply.
Oh yeah, comply.
I mean, if you want to get into that, I think that's Paramount's biggest weakness. They're not listening to their fan base. Like, if you look at the Star Wars universe, it's taken them a while, but I think they're eventually, giving the fans what they want. And they have for a few years. Star Trek needs to not worry about Starfleet Academy and do the
Yeah,
show that
legacy.
all of us want.
Right.
You know, there are people that probably just very average fans go, I'd watch that show.
I'd watch the heck out of that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd watch Jerry Ryan read a phone book. That's how much
Yeah,
I love
same.
that character.
Same. Well, that
Yeah.
when I went to SCLV with Open Pike guys, yeah, that's basically what we got because they couldn't really talk about Star Trek. So it's like, so what's everybody doing? You know, it was very. So I went fishing this year. It was